Do you want to learn how to improve at PvP in Hunt Showdown? Well, in today's video, we're going to be discussing some key tips on how to improve your confidence and decision making in each fight. Stick around because we're going to be going into the details that you just won't learn about anywhere else. If you're ready to learn, let's not waste any time and jump straight in, so you don't end up looking like this.
In today's video, we'll be discussing the most important tip of all, and we'll follow this up with some analysed, high-tier gameplay so you can get inside the thought process of a veteran hunter like myself. Two things need to be understood when loading into a bounty hunt. Firstly, you and your teammates must all share a common goal, which is not to extract with the bounty, but instead to fight everyone you possibly can to maximise your PvP experience, which will naturally lead to more wins down the line. And secondly, is a more personal topic, and the main focus of today's video: control, the absence of fear. With each match, you must load in without fear. Don't worry about losing your loadouts and your money, don't fear the gunshots you hear, and don't shy away from the fight. Always push the boundaries of what's possible, and most important of all, do not let other players dictate the flow of an encounter. Hunt Showdown is a game of survival. With each fight you enter, the playing field is even, and with each round fired, consumable thrown, and medkit depleted, the odds shift. Will they be in your favour? Well, after analysing my gameplay, you'll see how to ensure that even with the odds stacked against you, remaining calm and putting your knowledge into action will net you the win more often than you'd expect.
For the remainder of the video, I'm going to showcase some excellent gameplay and narrate every little detail that is going through my head, so you can start understanding the depth of each encounter at higher ranks. Do note that all of this gameplay is recorded live over on my rapidly growing Twitch channel, where we will be doing a giveaway at 500 followers. Drop a follow on Twitch and hit subscribe here if you enjoy the video. I really appreciate all the support. Let's get into that gameplay. Okay, hunters, so to get inside the mind of Panzer when he is playing, I've just killed the final member of one of the fighting teams at Scupper Lake. We are fighting over the bounty, and the final team is the bounty team. It's a full trio, we know that, but we don't know their full equipment or weapons. So we've got to approach with a little bit of caution. Now, my teammates are Chandor and Jeb, as usual. They are about to go down a little bit out of my range for support. So let's see how I handle this, and I will explain what I'm thinking and why I'm doing things as we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so a lot just happened. However, both my teammates fell to one position. I've managed to get a kill on a teammate that was clearly out of position for the bounty team. I'm going to capitalize on this by reloading my equipment, moving to a position that is strong to hold the body, and try and play this as a 1v2 and keep it that way. Let's see what happens. So we traded hits, but I hold just in case there is a repeat for an easy kill or a tag. I'm now going to let the regen build up. I'm going to remain crouched just to make sure no one can particularly hear me. I know where the Mosin player is, but I don't exactly know where his teammate is. I'm assuming he's near the bodies. I'm going to remain crouched just to increase the mystery for the enemy team, which is always a problem if you cannot hear your enemies. Let's see what we hear and see what we see. Okay, so I've landed a hit. I need to reload. I can hear the enemy pushing. Let's make sure he doesn't get that space. Really nice kill, quick follow-ups, but I did hear his teammate pushing. See what he does. He gets the revive. Let's try and take him down. We land one hit, but they could be pushing. Let's use our dynamites. One did miss, but that doesn't matter. One is going to hit and keep them at bay. Immediately start reloading if you can't land any hits. As you can see, making sure I'm all stocked up, ready for this medium range fight. Land a hit, I don't overextend, I get my reload in early. And I land a hit. Now I know that this is a nice 1v1 and that person doesn't have much space. I land my hit, there's no chance for a follow-up. Don't waste time, throw the chokes and use up all of his space, which as you'll see, will force him out of position right into my sights.
Oh my days.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so moving on to the next scenario. This is a Bounty Clash game. I'm using a Spectre and a new army with Dum Dum. This is a 1v6 situation as there is 2 teams, however I end up fighting them all individually. Currently I am staying near to some bodies of a team that I managed to down. However, they will pop the res, but let's see how we handle this. That was super quick, so let's just quickly recap that in a little bit of a slow-mo. We're going to crouch in, they can't particularly hear us. We're going to get 1 kill, immediately follow that up. We spot the other guy, he hits me, I'm going to jump out of his position. Boom, he does not expect that, and we're also going to stay for the fight. That is because he is going to be easily going for the follow-up. That is my only choice in that situation. If I had turned my back, that would have been a death for me. Let's see what happens next. So I can hear the full trio are pushing me. I'm going to be reloading whilst moving, and I'm going to decide that this is the position I'm going to hold. I can hear someone pushing, see what we can do. Unsuspecting kill, immediately going to be going to the other side, popping down my ammo box, getting ready. As you can see, the regen is topping me up, all whilst I do these actions. That is why regens are so important. Managed to hit that guy with bleed, he is now out the fight. I hear someone else. And we get the kill. Now this becomes a little bit easier, just because it's a 1v1, however the other guy has just watched both of his teammates die. Because of this, the enemy is obviously going to be getting a little bit desperate or worried. Let's see what his next move is and play off of that. So I just heard the Necro pop, and I also hear the teammate pushing. Let's take 1 fight at a time. Managed to get the kill. Completely back up. I know he's got a shotgun, he's just fired both shots, but completely back up, reset this fight. As you can see, regen is getting me topped up whilst I reload my guns. I now have pretty good control over both bodies, and I am aware that they like to use Necro. It's going quiet, so I am suspecting there is going to be a Necro. I run back to check the other body. It's not that one. It's that one. So, let's see what happens next. He's used up his Necro. This is a true 1v1. I'm going to pop a loot because the other guy can't really do much right now. Force him back with a dynamite because I do hear him stepping. Let's take some space, use a choke. Okay, with Dum Dum, finish with the Spectre.
Okay.
They don't teach this, folks. They don't teach
Jeez,
this.
what the fuck?
So this is going to be a 1v3 that happens quite quickly, to be honest. Now, the one thing you need to keep in mind when people do rush you in a 1v3 is that the enemies can become quite predictable in the sense that they just want to rush you down. A lot of the time what you can do is hold a position and people will simply walk into you, so use this knowledge to your advantage. But in any case, let's jump into this one and see what happens. So many steps coming towards me and a nade. I'm going to stick around, try and snag a kill. Boom, 1v2. Let's complete this reload. They're going to rush me down with the shotguns. Let's swap to the slug. Restoration via rampage. I'm going to push. The person's right behind me. I land a hit, but this guy is really low. I'm going to swap the tables around and push him. And there you go. That is how quickly the tables can be turned in a 1v3. Just to reiterate, guys, these people did have shotguns and they assumed I didn't have space to work with. Now, that space was quite tight. However, I do have slugs, which is an instant kill to the chest in most ranges, as you did see. I've already killed one, which is putting it straight down to a 1v2. As soon as I get that kill with the slug, I need to take that space, use it to my advantage, reload the slug and get straight back into the fight. Always keep the pressure on. As soon as I had hit that guy and he had backed up, I'm not letting him get shots off with his shotgun. I know that he is hurt bad. I need to chase him down and really flip the tables around on this guy. And as you can see, it worked out in the end for me. Let's get on to the next scenario. Okay, hunters, so this is the last scenario, and it is a little bit of a longer one to end this video out. I'm going to let this one play a little bit more rather than talk over every single little bit. However, it's a great example of how using space, your movement, just general positioning and confidence can lead to a win in the end. This situation did go from a full team fight straight down to a 1vx situation. I used my positioning and my knowledge of the game to just try and survive as long as possible. In the end, I think you guys will like how some of the fights turn out. There are a few interesting kills, which of course I will chime in and narrate as much as possible. I hope you enjoy this one in particular, because for me it was such a relief when we finally won the fight in the end. Let's see what happens and how this unfolds. Let's go. Okay, so with both teammates down, it's important to remain calm, especially without any cover on this mountaintop. Stay mobile, stay unpredictable. With the use of the Surefoot trait, I'm going to chuck down my chokes, which kind of act like smoke bombs. Keep mobile. I take some heavy damage. Any tag will take me down, so I need to pop in healing as soon as possible. Use this little rock. Immediately carry on being mobile, and we're going to try and create some distance here, because we don't have cover, and we need to get to some safety. Take a couple shots, see if we can keep them at bay. We land a hit, but it's not enough to stop them. So we keep moving, keep jumping, stopping your velocity. These are all methods to stay unpredictable for someone who's aiming at you. We're about to meet the other bounty team. Let's see how we balance our cover. So in the heat of the moment, I did not notice that this team extracted, so I am going to continue to try and keep them at bay as such. However, as you'll notice, I am just constantly keeping mobile, trying to take my wins where I can. But if I'm taking a hit like this, I need to find cover and keep mobile at all times. It's so important, guys. Staying active, throwing out my choke. Remember, use it, don't lose it.
Did this guy? Oh, this team extracted. Shit. I haven't been paying attention.
For the next 2 to 3 minutes or so, until the 15-minute mark, I'm just going to be slowly running out of ammo whilst trying to keep everyone at bay. A few teams are going to end up pushing me, so if you are interested in seeing how to handle a little bit of downtime during a fight, when not too much is progressing, do continue watching. However, a real catalyst moment for the fight, when we really start to get the ball moving and the fight does start to close out, is at the 15-minute mark. If you're interested in that, I'll see you then.
Pushing you? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, ammo box. Other team's pushing. Bro. Oh my god, he's still on the roof. What's the other team doing? Are they gonna shoot them? Like, what the fuck?
They can flank you, they can do whatever they want. But
Oh. The bro, fucking ammo box. That box is calling me. Oh, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. I am in no man's land right now. Hey, we like this. We like this. Get me out of here now. I swear I heard a guy pushing here though, right?
he was at that cabin.
Okay, Hunters, so at this point in time, the other two teams have started to fight each other, so I took the opportunity to try and sneak in a couple reses. That brings the team back into the fight, and maybe we can start shifting the tide on this entire scenario. Let's see what happens next.
It's been a long time coming. They're still on the roof. Bruh.
At least they haven't extracted.
Oh, literally all down there.
Oh, no.
Headshot one.
Oh, I might have shot you.
Maybe. One's close. Oh god! Close. Really close.
Thanks.
Oh god.
Right side.
Behind.
That's good.
One. Got another.
Nice. Chan's up.
One's on the roof.
Oh, next door.
Hit him. Nice. It's just
Nice,
the
nice.
roof
Good.
team. Roof team.
Right, Hunters, so I just wanted to run this bit back because I think it's quite important to speak on a couple of moments that do occur. So the revive pops there, but I am hit pretty hard, and we've got a full team pushing us with a little bit of limited cover, and the rooftop team are taking some shots at us, taking a lot of fire. I'm going to take a little bit of an aggressive position, but you can see that a slight bit of cover can keep me concealed from the pushing player. I pop out, and I take advantage of him unwillingly pushing towards me. Then I'm in a stronger position to catch another player out, and just like that, in a matter of mere seconds, this situation goes from a dire team fight straight into a 3v1. As you can see, we get the final hits in, fully take him down, and we recover. Let's carry on.
You got another box?
So,
Yeah, I do.
how do I do?
Oh yeah. So let's go. Hit roof. The one on roof. One's here. Headshot there. One's on roof. One's here somewhere. Pretty close. Close to me for sure. Hit, close.
Close to you, one's on roof.
Yeah. Really close. Literally right next to us, Trent. Hit roof. Move!
Last guy's on the roof.
I'm medding.
He's jumped down.
Yeah.
He's pushing his friend. I'm nading.
Good.
And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching, Hunters. I hope you enjoyed this style of video, and apologies if my voice sounded strange at times. I was sick during the recording and editing of this video. In any case, hit subscribe for more, and make sure to follow on Twitch to get involved in the giveaway, as we're getting close to 500 followers each day. I'll see you in the next one. That's all for now. Always remember, good luck out there, Hunters.